My name is Christy Ucheibe. I play for SL Benfica.
Yes. There's one thing that you forgot. Your name is Christy Ucheibe.
I was among the players that won 5 league titles in a row for SL Benfica. The situation we find ourselves in Nigeria, it's when you see your name on the internet, when they put the list, that is when you know, okay, you have met the list. So when they scored the second goal, I looked on my left and because I was talking to our coach, I went to talk to the coach, Coach Chan on the bench. So I turned and I saw Aziza Toshola. She was crying on the bench. I finally won the trophy. I said to my late mom that she should not worry. I'm going to play with the Super Falcons and I'm going to win trophies with the team.
Do you feel like sometimes people know they put the respect when they're supposed to put on top of your name? Which one sweets you past, OON or the money? This has been the home of Nigerian football podcast at EaglesTracker with Super Falcons midfielder, WAFCON 2024 champion, Christy Ucheibe. Hello. Welcome back to the home of Nigerian football podcast with me, your host, IoT. And as always, I have a special guest. We were back, new season of the podcast, new football season. And my first guest is a very special guest. It's someone that I know closely, and I know that we're going to have a fantastic conversation today. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
My name is Christy Ucheibe. I play for SL Benfica.
Yes. There's one thing that you forgot. Your name is Christy Ucheibe. OON. You cannot forget. You are a titled woman now, so we cannot be forgetting it. How does that feel?
To be fair, it's so good. I feel amazed by the title given to us by the president. It feels good. I'm so excited, and I was very happy when he announced OON to us. Yeah.
Which one sweet you pass, OON or the money?
I want that money.
Amazing. But before we get into all that conversation, how are you? How's the family? How's everything?
I'm fine. I'm coping. The family is fine. Everyone is fine. I'm just missing the family. But it's time for business, so we just have to deal with the ones we can deal with and leave the rest for God.
Yeah. As of the day that we're recording this video, you are currently preparing for your new season starting in about a week from now. How did preseason training go? Do you feel ready to take on another season?
I often get this question if I'm ready, and I always tell people that I'm always ready. Even on Sunday we have a final, Taça de Liga against Torreense, the winner of the league and the winner of the Portuguese national cup. And they took it away from us last season. So this season now it's another season to redeem what we lost last season.
It's a game for revenge for you guys.
Personally, for me,
okay. I mean, your last season, even though Torrens beat you in one tournament, you had a successful season. You won your 5th league title in a row with Benfica, one of the few players on the team to be a part of the 5 title winning squad. How does it feel to win 5 league titles in a row?
The feeling is out of this world, but I'm gonna say I'm so excited. I'm happy. I was among the players that won 5 league titles in a row for SL Benfica. Representing the badge, it's something. The feeling it's different. But I'm excited.
I can only imagine. But it still sweets you because you win the first one, you're excited. You win the second one, 3, 4. By the time you win 5, it still sweet you. It's still exciting.
Now I feel like it's a traditional something for me. I feel like it's a traditional something for me because for every team I've played in, I've been winning trophies. So now I see it as a normal thing for me. But also, even if you see it as a normal thing, you need to be excited also. So I'm so excited. I won it because so many people they have fought for that and they didn't get through. But I fought for it and sweat and blood, and I got it. So I'm very happy.
So no matter how many you win, you can't afford to take it for granted.
No, no, no. Because the moment you take them for granted, you start feeling. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And I mean, after the season, you were called up to the Super Falcons team for the WAFCON 2024, taking place in the summer of 2025. First of all, what did you feel like to be called up for this tournament? Not your first rodeo, but a very big tournament, the biggest WAFCON ever, the most anticipated WAFCON ever. How did you feel to be called up?
There was this joy in me when I saw my name on the internet because we have like millions of girls playing football and we have so many playing in like professionally. And for you to be called upon to represent Nigeria, 250 million people, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a honor for me. And I'm so proud of myself because so many people were there, but they were not choosing. But I was among the chosen ones. So for me, I think it's a privilege for me.
I mean, I can only imagine the feeling, and like you rightly said, a lot of people that are vying for that spot. Some people were part of the qualifiers, they did not make the final squad. But something that you said there struck me. So it wasn't until you saw the list on the internet, they did not tell you before that you had been called up on any communication.
Well, the situation we find ourselves like in Nigeria, it's when you see your name on the internet, when they put the list, that is when you know, okay, oh, yeah, you have made the list. I think the last time I witnessed that was with Randy at the World Cup. Like before they made the list, before they posted, I think he called all the players that congratulations, you made the list. So that was it, yeah. But for this one, I just saw it on the Nigeria page.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think it's more exciting for them to call you and tell you, or is it more exciting? You just they look your phone, you just my name is on the list. Which one is more exciting?
For me, I think it's more exciting when they call you or when they announce it on TV, like to give a specific time and a day.
Everybody is waiting.
All the nations they are waiting to like hear the names of their friends, the families, and all those stuff. I think for me that one it's more like exciting because some your friends will be like taking shot of you. You will be feeling like sometimes you feel nervous and it's okay. But once you hear your name or what the spirit is gonna just enter your body, say yes, I've made it.
I see it. Some countries do that,
Yeah.
Brazil's and the likes of them, and then you can see the excitement from the players when they get caught up, especially for maybe some of them that is their first call up or is their
Yeah.
first tournament. You really see, but for us, they're not they tell us where they can just post them one day, we just see the list, accept them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But going into the tournaments, you guys had this campaign, this hashtag MissionX. Did you feel any pressure going into the tournament, knowing that everybody is expecting you to win?
To be fair, I wasn't pressured at all. Because I knew it's the moment.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes you feel this is the time. Yeah. Because I was like, to be fair, I was like, God, I beg, I want to win AFCON this year because I they win when I go club side, I they win trophies. I'll come national team 2022 AFCON. I come up for semi-final. I was like, no, this is not okay. I said, I prayed for this and God answered my prayer.
And among the squad, what was the mood like? Was everybody like ginger, like, okay, let's go, we're going to do this? Or was everybody just calm, just like, okay, let's take it one game at a time, see how it goes? What was the mood like?
For me, I would say the fight was there. The ginger was there. the determination was there, dedication was there, discipline was there. I think this set of Super Falcons that went for the WAFCON, I think there's this different spirit that went with us, like the motivation, everyone, like the spirit was so good, the calm, even with the noises outside. They're giving our hotel, and I'm not happy for that. They're giving us some people, they find out room to stay, but we stayed focused, and even with everything that was happening, we stayed focused, and we said, "This is the moment."
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
I mean, in the tournament, we got the group stage fairly smooth sailing for us. I will say that not so much difficulty. But then we get to the knockout round, and our first game of the knockout round, they give
Zambia.
us Zambia. Now,
Yeah,
Zambia, everybody knows that this is the same team that beat us in the third place match at the last WAFCON. They also have Baba Banda that is lighting, scoring goals from everywhere. They have Kundanaji, they have other players, but those two are their key players. People thought this is going to be a difficult match. The Super Falcons are not going to have it easy. Some people even don't say, Zambia don't win this match already. And then you guys go there and absolutely demolish them. How did it feel to just go and win a game like that?
that game, that was the calmest game of my life. That
Hmm.
Zambia game. It was the calmest game of my life that I've played with the Super Falcons. Even when I was on the bench, I was so calm that Tony Penn and Ify was like, "Christy, are you okay?" I said, "Yes." I asked them, "Are you nervous?" They said they're nervous. They asked me, I said, "I'm so calm." I said, "Christy, are you sure?" I said, "Yes." I said, "They shouldn't worry. This game is gonna win." Me and Francisco Odega, we are so calm on the bench. And for every goal that went into the goalpost, I was telling them the first goal that came, immediately I start across the ball, I say, "Number one, we'll see not the ball enter inside." And Risola was like, "Christy, are you come on? What's that?" Like he was scared because I said number one, but for every goal that went inside the pitch before I entered the field to play, I I knew it was going to be a goal, and I knew we were going to win them. But no disrespect to them, they have great players, Branda and the other player, and also their team. They have a good team also, but I think this WAFCON was a revenge.
Hmm.
It's just like a payback tournament for what happened last WAFCON.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm. Amazing. And I mean, go to the next game. We're playing against South Africa. Now, we just finished playing the team that beat us in third place match. Now
yeah,
we're about to play the defending champions.
yeah,
And they had even beaten us in the group stage of the
yeah.
last WAFCON as well. This one was not as easygoing as the Zambia game, but it seemed like a thing of destiny. I remember watching the game and I'm just waiting, okay, maybe them blow whistle now, maybe just carry and go extra time. And then from nowhere, Michelle, she tries to cross the ball. Just one long ball, and all of a sudden, this thing just finds its way into the back of the net, and we're winning 2-1. Honestly, after that goal entered, that's when I said, you know what? We're going to win this. We're going to win this tournament. Say, if everything just happened like this, we're going to win this tournament. How did you feel, being there and seeing that game go so late into the dying seconds and they're winning it in the final moment?
I think the game was a tough game, but thank God we skated through. But that game was a game of joy and sadness at the same time
Hmm.
because of the player that broke her shin. But I could see the fight in the eyes of the South African players. They wanted to. I think both teams want to prove a point. South Africa wants to prove, okay, we are the defending champion. We also want to prove that, yes, we are the giant of Africa.
Yeah.
So I think the fight was it was good. And concerning the goal Michelle scored, so when I came in that scenario, they passed the ball. So Michelle wanted to move, like to go my front, to move towards my front. So I had to tell her, wait, don't move. Just stay there. They'll pass you the ball. So immediately I told her, don't go anywhere, just stay. She stayed. I don't even know as Michelle take even hear what I talk. I just say stay, don't go. If you watch the movement, you go see say my hand. What I tell her say me she wait. So immediately she waits, they pass the ball to her and she crossed the ball. Because if to say Michelle move, I'm not sure she will score that goal. So I was like, wait, she crossed the ball and it was a goal. And I was like, this is a miracle. Because I think it was a tough hurdle to go through, but we stayed focused, we stayed determined, and I think that was what helped us as a group. Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, so, as a football fan, you enjoy these moments when your team scores a late goal, when you win the match. I can only imagine what it's like to be a player on that field, experiencing that. I mean, that sets up a final against the hosts, Morocco. Morocco, back-to-back finals for them. To be fair, they have a good coach, they have a good team, they have a good administration. You know, they are doing everything right the way they're supposed to be doing it. So now going up against Morocco, like I said, from the semi-final, in my mind, I don't already say, no, we go win this game. The girls are serious, the girls are ready, they are pumped up. But before I know it, Morocco beat us 2-0. I say, hey God, what is happening? How did it feel for you watching it? Because you were on the bench in that game. How did it feel watching? And then all of a sudden we're losing 2-0.
I don't even know because I was so calm in the game. I wasn't panicking. So when they scored the second goal, I looked on my left and because I was talking to our coach, I went to talk to the coach, Coach Chan on the bench. So I turned and I saw Aziza Toshola. She was crying on the bench for the 2-0 because it seemed, I don't know how to put it, but it looks unreal. 2-0 first half, like in a space of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
She was crying and I was like, why are you crying? I smiled and I was like, why are you crying? Don't cry. And I clean her chest. I said, ball never finish. Why you cry? May you no cry. Say this game, we'll go win this game. Because the bench was like, everyone was like, oh God, now so would they go. But I think some people, Tochi was there, like he was praying. And I was like, I was so calm. I knew this tournament was for us. I knew it ours. So I was so calm. And when we went to the dressing room, we spoke to ourselves. And I think we put things together and we came back and we showed them what Super Falcons are made of. We showed class. We showed determination. We showed the fighting spirit because Nigeria will not carry last. Wherever we go, we dominate. I think in the second half we showed those things, and at the end of it, God gave us the victory. But they're a good team. I'm not gonna lie, they played well, they tried, and I think they have a good team. Yeah.
For me, what I'm wondering, and I'm sure what a lot of fans were really wondering is, what's changed? What exactly happened inside that locker room? Coach come, the vex, so everybody say, what are you doing? Blah, blah. Did change the tactics? Now the players we talk say, okay, you know what? We're just going to rally ourselves and fight. We're not playing hard enough. What exactly was it that sparked that change? Because it did not seem normal.
When we went into the dressing room, the coach spoke to us, and then I said something. I said, "Come on, guys, we need to go." Like I think we respected the team a lot by sitting back. So now we need to press them because sitting back is not our game. Like it messes with the kind of players we have. So I was like, come on, girls, we need to go. We need to push. We need to like press these girls. If we press them, they'll get tired and they'll start losing the balls and we have a chance to win. And everyone gave their advice to the whole team. Some players spoke, but me, I was like, come on, girls, we need to go. We need to fight. We need to show them that we are the best. And I think all of those things from the coach, the communication from other players, I think it helped. And when we went outside, we showed class.
And then, I mean, to turn it around, win that game 3-2, super sub Jennifer Echegini scoring the winning goal. Man, to be able to hear the final whistle and know that you are a WAFCON champion, how did that feel?
To be fair, for me, it was a sad moment and happy moment. Yeah, a lot of people were seeing me crying. I was crying because I finally won the trophy. I said to my late mom that she should not worry. I'm going to play with the Super Falcons and I'm going to win trophies with the team. And unfortunately, she wasn't there to witness that. So that it was tough for me. July 17 is her birthday, and it was that same July she died from accident. So it's like so many things happening in that month.
The emotions.
Yeah. So but yeah, it is what it is, and yeah.
No, and I remember this thing that you're talking about when I spoke with you 2 years ago and we did our first interview. I remember you said the same thing that, she wasn't there to see you represent Nigeria, but now you've won for Nigeria. And I'm sure, she's in heaven looking down and just smiling and just say, now my picky be that. She tell me, say she could do this thing. She go, they tap her friends with the heaven with her. Say, see, now my picky, she tell me, say she could do this thing.
Yeah.
She don't do it. So, I mean, I think you should look at it as, even though she wasn't there to witness it, you were able to honor your mother, by winning that trophy and being a champion like you promised her that you would be. Fantastic one.
I think after that moment, it feels like a burden that
was lifted.
And I felt good after that game, after the moment. I felt good. I accomplished the promise. I fulfilled the promise. It was through God, number one, because I can never say anything good in my life without putting God first, because He's the author and the finisher. Without Him, I don't think that WAFCON would be possible. I think God, He heard my cries. Yeah. Well, not be time to cry. It is night.
I'm seeing like the emotion is getting to you.
It's okay.
I understand. Don't worry. We're all human. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to be vulnerable. I understand. I understand how you feel. Yeah, you'll be the first person to cry on my show. But
no, I'm not crying.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In that final, unfortunately, you did not play. In the tournaments, you started one game and then you came on as a sub in 4 matches, but you did not get to play the final. Were you a little bit upset by the fact that you did not get to play, or were you just happy to at least we won? We won the trophy. It's a team game. How did that feel?
To be fair, as a player, I think this happens to all players. If you don't play, you feel bad, but it's normal thing because every coach have their philosophy and their pattern and style of play. It's fine. But at this moment, it's not all about Christy. It's about the team. It's about Nigeria. It's about the nation. It's about the Super Falcons. So in this tournament, in everything that happened, I think I was able to stay focused and keep my head up, because anything can happen. So I took the pride and the ego of Christy Ucheibe. So it's like we put it aside. Now it has to do with the team. The team come first because it's not an individual thing; it's a collective thing.
Right.
So I think that was what helped me to stay focused. Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, a great moment for every player on the team. Like we already said at the start, you got a title from the president of the country. You received a reward from the president of the country. Other people in the country said,
I will put my medal for a neck. The
Yeah,
first player to
exactly. Yes, I saw that you
You need
put
to enter Guinness Book of Record,
your first person to put the WAFCON medal on the president. I saw that. I mean, fantastic moment, fantastic moment. From a player's point of view, how did it feel to be so celebrated? Because this is not something that happens normally in Nigeria. Other teams have won and they don't get this level of celebration. But amidst everything that's going on in Nigeria, this team was able to put smiles on the faces of the country, and you were loved and celebrated by many, many different people. How did that feel?
For me, I think it was a prophecy fulfilled for me, and also it was an amazing one. Like, I think I'm still in that mood of celebration. Meeting with the president, it's rare. Like, it's it's not easy because, like you said, so many people have won it, but they didn't get this recognition we had.
Mm.
I think for me, it's a moment, and it's a year that I'm not going to forget in my life. Meeting with the president, the honor, the gift, the celebration from the fans, Nigeria as a whole. I think it was a proud moment for me and the team. We felt valued for all the hard work we have been putting. But it's unfortunate, the people that set the standard for us, they didn't celebrate them like this. But for me, I think it's a privilege and I'm honored, and I'm not going to take it for granted because these things doesn't happen often. So I think I'm happy and excited.
So now you have your first WAFCON.
Yes,
How
so I
many,
get my medal for you.
how many more WAFCONs are we looking for?
Let's see. I don't know. Many more to come, maybe 5. So I don't play 2 now. Next year 3 by God's grace. Many are called, but few are chosen. But I pray I'm among the chosen ones. So that one thing we go to pray for because nobody is a play ball and Super Falcons, no be your father house. You go only pray, may God help you, make them call you. Because the moment you feel it's your birthright, it starts killing you. So I don't want to have that in my head that okay, on my birthright. No. When I'm being called upon, it's a thing of joy. And I pray God help me to always get caught up to the national team because when they come up for your club like this, they call national team that I don't call, they call your name safe. As they come out, they go out, your shoulder go there like this. You gonna say yes, I'm a national team player. We don't let it shouldn't be a thing to like put in the head and like to go around with it. Yeah. So
Amazing, amazing. Speaking of medals,
yeah.
you've won a number of trophies in your career.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think other than maybe Asisa to Shuala,
14. I have 14 now.
14 trophies
13 with Benfica, 1 with the national team.
and 1 with national team. I think it is only Asisa that has more because she won a lot with Barcelona, and of course she has won multiple WAFCONs as well. Some other players have 5 WAFCONs, but they did not win as much with their clubs. Do you feel like sometimes people know they put the respect they're supposed to put on top of your name?
Say in Nigeria, I don't know, but for me, I don't first of all, I'm gonna say yes, but I don't let those things get into my head because it's normal. In Nigeria, it's normal. Sometimes you don't get the accolade you deserve. Sometimes you don't get the recognition you deserve. But it something not to stress about. Yeah. I'm not stressing because this is my path. This is my career. So at the end of it, the ones that will value you, and the ones that will not value you will not value you. But in those moments, the ones that does not value you, you it's not like to prove a point to them, but they makes you like to get hungry for more. Yeah, that is how I see myself. Yeah.
I mean, I know you're a very humble girl, which is good. But sometimes it's good to just talk your talk, man. Make them know say, yourself, you don't be, you don't be new, you don't be new cat. And you're still a young player, so you're still going to win. Knock on wood, everything goes well. You're still going to win more in your career. I'm really looking forward to seeing all the accolades that you're able to, stack up and amass as you keep playing football. It's fantastic. So the WAFCON is over. You've enjoyed yourself.
Yeah,
Back to
so
your club.
yeah.
What's the goal for 25-26? What's the goal for the season?
My goal for this season, it's to win more domestic trophies, and also to I want to win the Champions League. Yeah, this season, if it's possible, anything is possible. There's nothing that is impossible. Yeah, I think last two seasons, I think we did well in the Champions League. We went to the quarterfinals and we got knocked out by Lyon, but we give them a good fight, sha. So this season, I want to help my team in the Champions League to do what we didn't do in the last two seasons, to go through to the finals, and also to win all the trophies in Portugal this time, because last two seasons I did that. I won all the trophies. So I think this season I want to do what I did last two season. But God will help me.
There's another WAFCON coming up next year as well.
Okay.
So that's another opportunity to
Trophy now.
trophy down. And speaking of the Champions League, I'm excited because there's going to be a number of Super Falcons players in Champions League this year. Of course, we know Rashidat and Ucheibe are now with PSG. Rizal Abajide's AS Roma, they are one step away from qualifying, and then other players like that. So it's going to be interesting to see who you match up against and who can win. I pray, I hope one Nigerian player is able to win the trophy. I mean, I know the team that I support because I get my own club where I like, but I'm always supporting. I'm always supporting Nigerian players as well. Yeah, my person is so I can support you. I can support you.
I would like to play one of them. I want to check something. I want to check something.
Yeah, check something.
Funny about seriously, I would love to play one of them. If it happens, it's fine. If it doesn't happen, it's fine. It will be for the best. Maybe if we meet for final.
For final,
anything is possible. So I think it's going to be a long season with the leagues, the Champions League, the national team. I'm going to try and stay focused and not let the things of the past, the trophies of the past, get into my head, because, like I said, when those things start getting into your head, that's the moment you start dying. So I'm hungry for more. I want to fight for more. Yeah. So yeah.
We mentioned Ajibade, we mentioned, Babajide, they just joined new teams. Chiamaka Kanadozie joined a new team as well. This was a summer that a number of Super Falcons players, Asisa Toshwala just joined Al Hilal. A number of Super Falcons players changed clubs this season. How do you feel about that? Are you, because now you just they stay one place, you just set camp for Portugal.
Well, it's not like I'm staying one place, but there are things you don't say out on social media. So, but it's fine. We'll get.
You're happy in Benfica.
We get over that. Yeah, I'm happy in Benfica, and also every player wants to stay where they're happy. But the future is long. The future is big. Let's see what the future holds for us. I'm so happy for all of them, especially Chiamaka for me. I just want her to go there and for her to prove a point. To get the accolade she deserves, because for me, I think she have worked so hard for this, starting from under 17, because we played under 17 together, under 20, and now the Super Falcons. I think she has worked so hard for this, and I think she deserves everything she's getting. And also Rashida going to PSG to meet Chigni, and Shola going to Saudi, and Rishala going to AS Roma. For me, I'm happy for them. I just want to see them do great things in their clubs and to meet them in the Champions League.
Okay. Speaking of Chiamaka Nnadozie, speaking of accolades, she was nominated for the best goalkeeper award at the Ballon d'Or. No be every time where they see say Nigerian player they get this kind of nomination. And like you rightly mentioned, it seems like people are starting to finally notice her more because we that are Nigerians and we that are Africans, we've always known how good Chiamaka is. We've been seeing it,
Yeah,
but the rest of the world is just catching up. How do you feel, seeing your teammates nominated for an award like this?
I'm so happy for her. Like I said, like Chamaka, I don't believe Chamaka since 2015,
Mm,
16 or 17. Like I believe in what she can do. She has the ability to fight at the top level with
mm,
other goalkeepers because the big thing get mind.
mm.
And that is one thing that is working for her. I'm so happy for her. She's in Brighton, and I hope she makes. I don't know if it's top five or in England, but I hope she makes the top 4 or 5 for the next Champions League.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's not forget our coach, Justin Madigu, also nominated for the Ballon d'Or, the best women's coach award. It's funny what trophy can do for somebody because all of a sudden now Justin Madigu is nominated. But how do you feel seeing the coach nominated for the award?
Um. To be fair, I'm so happy for him, and he has been with the team Super Falcons, I think, for long now, and for him getting for him getting the opportunity to lead team to the to the WAFCON 2024. I'm happy for him, and I pray he maybe gets to more higher point.
If he want to negotiate his next contract now with NFF, then go double in salary because he tell them say how many time NFF don't see Ballon d'Or Ballon d'Or coach for.
And also it doesn't matter the whoever they bring to the Super Falcons. We as a player, it's a normal thing to um work as a team,
Mm,
no matter the coach they bring in. Just trust the process and just
mm,
go with the flow. Yeah.
mm. Okay. I mean, an award that's why yet to hear the nominees for is the CAF Player of the Year award. You've been nominated in the past.
Yeah.
This is another year where you've won trophies at club level, you've won trophy with the national team. Do you feel like you deserve to be nominated again this year?
Um well, I know sometimes they go with like how regular you played in the national team, like the WAFCON.
Mm,
I think I didn't get more time to play this time with the national team, but with what I achieved with my club for the past season, like what you said, I don't normally get the recognition I always get,
mm,
especially the last one they did where I took my team to the quarterfinal. I don't know if they see the if it's just some players. I don't know. I'm just saying to be fair. Some players they see their club side that does well and they just feel like to neglect the other ones. But I feel in this one, I feel like by God's grace, well, whichever they do is fine. Now then get the nominee. So it's for every player they put there, I think the player deserves, yeah, they deserves it. So it's fine. If I'm not there this time, I have many more to be in. So it's fine. If they didn't put me, it's fine. They
For
put
your
me.
mind now, if not be you, who do you want to win the award?
Chamaka.
Chiamaka Nnadozie. That would be a fantastic one for her because we know say best goalkeeper and she get her. But for her to get the recognition as the best player, it would be a huge achievement.
He wins something with her club. So she's among the players that took the team to the final
Mm,
and made it happen. So and if you check other leagues, the US league, uh, you have other players that help their club to win trophy. but it's also good for me. Oh, I would like Chamaka to win.
Amazing, amazing. That's a good one. I don't think anybody would have any complaints if it goes to Jamaica and Adozie. Fantastic. And I guess let me just ask you one final question or two final questions. The first one is, what is one word that you would use to describe this Super Falcons squad? One word.
Passion.
Passion, passion. Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. And then my final question for you. Let's say there's a young girl that's watching this now, that's listening to you. She's looking at that beautiful medal around your neck. She's saying that, she wants to get to the level that you are. She wants to achieve. She wants to win for her country. What's your message of inspiration and motivation to a young girl in Nigeria?
Number one, be yourself, stay humble, stay focused. Party, I think now the young girls or young ones now that is coming up, they want to live life and play football at the same time. But it doesn't work that way. It's that you choose one. Well, it works for some people and it doesn't work for some people. But on my own part, I'm gonna say you choose one. If you want to live a life, you live a life. If you want to play football, you play football. But you can still play football and live a good life. But party no dey finish. When you finish your career, you can go to any party you want to. But for now, stay focused in what you do. You're enough, and don't let anyone say you're not enough. Don't let anyone bully you. Don't let anyone talk down on you. Chase your dream. And because Christy here, I chased mine. And because I didn't listen to the criticism of the things that happened when I was young, boy, girl, you they play with girls, no the boys they play with this one, that one. Go school, you don't want to go school, do this one, you don't want to do this one, you just want to play football. But I was focused and I prayed. And God, He's a big part of my journey in this football. I'm gonna say put God first, work hard because prayer without work is nothing. So pray, work hard, be determined, be focused, and everything you want, you can achieve them. If Christy Ucheibe can achieve her dreams, you can achieve yours too.
Amazing. Very, very, very well said. And I hope that anyone listening is inspired by that and by your story and by your journey and by your success. It has been great talking to you, Christine, and I've really enjoyed it. I hope that our viewers, our listeners have enjoyed it as well. This has been the home of Nigerian Football Podcast and EaglesTracker with Super Falcons midfielder, WAFCON 2024 champion, Christy Ucheibe.
Ucheibe.
O-O-N. Amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I just see my name for that your word, just fit me.
Yes. Your jersey. I'm looking forward to receiving the next one. But yes, I'm building my collection of great Nigerian footballers. I'm building my collection of jerseys, to celebrate. Now, if the only jersey where they get name for the back, the Nigerian players, I know they buy all these Oyibo. I feel buy my club jersey, I feel buy other jersey, we fine. But if his name on the back, it has to be a Nigerian player. No.
That's nice.
That's what I do now. But yes, amazing one. Thank you very much.